Perfect. Oh, this is fucking no. Public. Public. All right. Um, let's share this. So join me now live on YouTube for an impromptu for an AMA lunch session. I should probably tell people what ask me anything related to crypto, for goodness sakes. And then let's put this on Twitter. A Twitter, senor. We'll go ahead and X out of that and that. Okay. Um, all right, let's put this on here. And we'll put some cash tags with it too. So we can get some newbies in here. Because that's who I cater to, baby. BCH. I like the XRP people. I like the TRX people. I love the XVG people. The Neo people. And the EOS folks. Oh, and my icon lovers, since that's one of our favorite projects. Bang! Let's view this on the watch page. How's my audio, guys? Is the You guys want to see what I'm eating for lunch? I'm on this ketosis diet, right? So high fat, semi-medium proteins, not very high proteins, and like low carbs, like 20 to 30 carbs a day. I'm eating this organic all beef hot dog. It's got 22 grams of fat, 11 grams of protein, which is a perfect ratio. I have some cage-free eggs and some avocado, and then I have some coffee with coconut oil and dairy in it, or heavy whipping cream. It's got 6 grams of fat and no protein, no carbs, so it's perfect. Audio is good. All right, cool. We got 9 people in here. Awesome. Um, Noah, you mentioned we'll wait just a couple minutes, get some more people in here, and then start. So it looks like everything's working well, and I'm going to actually pop out, like make this big, but pop out the chat on the side so that you guys can see, or I can participate with the chat while I do my thing. And I'll give you guys a little look at the private group for those who aren't in it, the topics that we cover there on the left. There you go. So there's your topics there on the left. 10 people. What's up, guys? I mean, it is a lunch session. I got to eat my lunch real quick, but I figured you can have lunch by yourself or you can have lunch with me. It's up to you. And I fried the eggs in olive oil and grass-fed butter too. Got to get them fats in. So here's what my macros look like. Let me grab it. I write them down. I eat 2 meals a day, and then in the middle, I have a kale shake. So my calories are 994 on this meal. I haven't eaten my Brazil nuts too. I have to eat 12 Brazil nuts. 5 carbs, 92 grams of fat, and 31 grams of protein. And I'm telling you, I've been doing this for almost a month now. Actually, today marks a month. Woo! 4 weeks exactly. And like I'm just like body fat is falling off of me. My energy is out of control. Teaches you it's such a good diet, man. I'm doing it with intermittent fasting, so I'm not eating until like 11 a.m. every day. But today will be 1 p.m. The longer you can go on your fast, the better. And then because you let your body feed on your fat for like 16 to 20 hours a day straight, and then you only feed your body external calories for like 4 to 8 hours a day between two meals, and then I'll have a kale shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there we go. All right, 12 Brazil nuts. Almost forgot those. All right. All right. All right. Mm. All right, so somebody has to tell me use avocado oil, much better for higher temps. Like better than olive oil because what's up, Michael? Nasirlu? I hope I said that right. Um I actually am almost out of olive oil, so I've been looking at avocado oil. Oh, it's so good. Like this is like the best stuff to eat in the world. It tastes like I'm sorry, but if you don't like avocados, man, you're missing out. The thing with avocados is you can't scoop. You're not supposed to scoop them out of the peeling. I cut them literally into sections with the peeling on them and then peel them off because the outside layer is where all the super nutrients are, and you don't get those by scooping it out with a spoon. Little things. It's Greek. Dude, I used to like Greek food is like literally my favorite food, one of them. One of the that and Mexican, I think. I used to work at an authentic Greek restaurant, like the husband and wife were fresh off the plane, fresh off the boat basically. And is soybeans going crazy because of the trade war? What are soybeans doing? They're probably dumping, right? Let's check it. Oh yeah, no bueno. I mean, they're up 3.5%, but I feel bad. My stepdad's a soybean farmer. It's bad timing. Farmers have it rough. I'm over. Been eating it. Over it. You're over Greek food? I'm not. I'll never get over it, man. Like even the desserts, like malamakarna and kataifi ekme and like those authentic like baklava is cool, but like the real desserts, Greek desserts are like where it's at. And like I don't know, moussaka is pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of eggplant, but just regular like souvlaki platters and like I would literally die happy if I died by drowning um in a bowl of or a tub of tzatziki sauce and then and feta cheese. I could literally die in those. Yeah, dude, I fucking learned this shit. Like they were spanakopiters, they're good. I like taropitas better, but tzatziki is amazing. I like I like sour cream based tzatziki better than I like yogurt based tzatziki, but that's just me. But yeah, I paid the bills in college for like a year and a half working there, and I got 50% off every time I worked. So, and it wasn't that expensive anyway. And it's still to this day like I have Greek food everywhere. It's my favorite Greek food. It's called Papa Euros, and it's easily my favorite Greek food. I fucking love it, man. It's so good. But we don't have one up here. We have an hour. We have three down south, an hour from where I grew up from here. So I don't get good Greek food up here. It's all right. Like I have a place called Best Euros here. It's all right, but it's not Papa Euros. Sorry. Can you guys hear me chewing? Because I don't want to be disgusting. I'll put it on the external mic if you guys can hear me chewing. Because then you won't be able to. Mom and pop Greek food shops can't be beat. They literally can't. They literally cannot be beat. Even like stuff that you wouldn't think to eat, like lamb shanks, they're literally to die for. If you know what you're doing, it's hard to fuck up Greek food, man. Just let the ingredients do their thing. Okay, I'm good. All right, so I'm just hanging out with you guys. Like, I'm sorry I'm eating, but again, if I'm gonna have lunch by myself or have lunch with you, I might as well have lunch with you. I just got back from the gym. I did chest and just started working out again because for the first few weeks of this, I wanted to make sure that my energy levels and I had to fast down to a T and like my body was hormones were like level and I was like I wanted to be chomping at the bit to start working out hard because other than just playing basketball, like that's not working hard. Well, it's working hard, but it ain't working out hard. Um, Basketball's easy. So yeah, I just started lifting again today for the first time on this diet, and I felt fucking amazing. I didn't want to leave, but I had to get nutrients in my body. So so yeah, might as well have lunch with you guys. So what do you guys got? Ask me some questions. This is your time with me. And if you're wondering, that's mustard. I love mustard. It doesn't have any sugar in it. But I'm not gonna entertain you guys. I need questions. What do you guys got? What do you want to know? You want to know about specific trades? You want to know about anything? It's up to you. What my bra size is? Lol. BTC bull cross on daily. No, no, it's not. You're probably referencing the 20 crossing the 50, but that's not what matters. That's not a long entry. I'll show you. Okay, so we're on ETC, which is turning out to be a phenomenal trade that we've made in the private group. We bought it in the 250s and it's like 27, almost 280 right now. So, all right, let me take Ichimoku Cloud because we're not there yet. Um, okay. I'll take off Ichimoku Cloud. I'm going to take off volume. Okay. Um, so this area right here, this little green line, horizontal with a little clock next to it, I guess I should make that different because I'm drawing my trend lines and pattern screen right now. I guess I'll make that yellow. This is my alarm to know that my buys are filling on BitMEX because I'm buying around 6,300 for a long on 5x leverage. Um, because that is shit. Everything's the same color. The 0.5 fib level of the whole move, like right around there, attached. Like I'm buying the 6,305. So, but then if it gets down there, price is going to lose the 20-day EMA. So I'm just expecting a bounce back up to the 20-day EMA, and then I'll let go of it. But here's the thing: is like I'm trading on leverage, so I can only take the trade in certain areas. Yeah, there's no bull cross on the daily, bro. This is the 20, this is the 50, 20 EMA, this is the 50, and 200 simple moving averages, and there's no cross. So, um, ETC looking to dump before going higher. I mean, define dump. You're talking about just a normal pullback. All right. Sorry. So no, there's none. There's no bull cross. But all right. Yeah. JE asked a question I didn't answer, and I'm sorry. You mentioned once you downloaded a VPN and signed up with BitMEX, you no longer need to turn on the VPN when using BitMEX. That is correct. I live in the USA. You turn the VPN on one time, and I've always given a referral link for a free month, which is all you need. I mean, I always recommend trading with a VPN. The only time that I don't trade with a VPN is when I'm streaming, when I don't have my VPN on, and then at that point, I'm logged out of. I always log out of my exchange accounts, so just for extra security. So, and then once I'm done streaming, put my exchange accounts back on, turn my VPN back on, everything's good to go. Um, so yeah, but when I jump on BitMEX, like since I've registered, you don't need the VPN anymore at all. Just only when you register. Even when you withdraw, you don't need it. All right. Where's a good buy-in for Icon? So here's the thing about Icon. It's like right on and near this 20-day or this 786 macro fib retracement, which if it doesn't hold here, and it's not only the 20 or the macro fib retracement of the 786, it's also this horizontal support. Oh shit, what did I do that for? There we go. And that horizontal support goes back to just this drop-in candle. And does that matter? Actually, it is. It does, just because the technical is the only thing you have to go on with this chart. Like when we get a crazy Samsung partnership, you get shit like this. But otherwise, like this is what you have to go off of. So the 786, this horizontal resistance, it held once into a daily bullish hammer. Now this bounced off of it, bounced off the 20 DMA. But then if you look at today's candle, if it closes like this, that's actually kind of bullish. Like I would be picking up some here if you don't have it, because this is at macro 786. But each trade is only as good as you manage it. So not every trade do you buy in at one level and expect a profit right away. Like I wouldn't be looking to personally sell Icon in this range under $2. I'd be looking to accumulate Icon in this range under $200. This is a serious bullish hammer right here on the daily, but we have a little bit less than 7 hours until we close the daily candle, so anything could happen. And it's really kind of up to BTC. But look at this bullish hammer pushing off this key level again. This would be the third time that it's held. So it needs to get going, but if it breaks this support level, you could put a stop under 24K sats on a daily close, right? And I would even say 23.5. But if you want to, only be like me and look to accumulate ICX long term at key levels, this would be one. You would hold it. If you want to stop out, it's almost no loss. I mean, it's almost 10%, but it's not. And then, 15.5 is the next area that you can look to get it, to be honest with you. So, and then after that, we're looking probably in the single digits at the 0.93 that I don't have on right now. Let me put on the 0.93. And if it comes to that, it's sad, but I don't care. I'm not selling it. You can't fucking make me, because they haven't even started staking yet. Yeah, 11,738 would be after that. I would just I'll buy more. I'm not allowed to buy more right now at these levels, so I just have a lot. But I will buy more and average down at 886 and 0.93. So like almost 16K and almost 12K. I will start really over leveraging myself into Icon. So it is what it is. And all this tells you on the RSI, guys, is that it broke. All right, so it broke this trend line on the RSI, which also matches up with price action. So they're in confluence, and it broke it, came back down, tested it, and it's just testing it again. So, and with this bullish hammer, this could seriously be a move off of it. But we have to see. So, oh, is Sexton playing tonight in the summer league? No, I think I'm gonna take my wife to the Indians game. It's Friday, so I'm not drinking, but they have $2 beer on Friday, and she'll probably have a couple. And I always have fireworks on Friday too. So, and they're first place in their division, so it's a good game to go to. Fucking love baseball. Okay, so excuse me again, guys, if you're new here. I'm eating lunch with you, so I've been told you can't hear me chew. How many do we have? 16. All right. So next question. ETC looking to dump before going higher? Not really. Define dump. It'll probably tag this pullback area again. Maybe the real bodies of them, so like 262 to 265. I'm not selling though. This is so fucking bullish. I said this on Monday, I think. Or I said my body is ready on the 4th, 2 days ago, and then that was response to one on the 2nd. So 4 days ago, I said, "Yo, ETC is flat out bullish. Like, set up for more success than a lot of other alts right now." And then we had a call in the private group, and so on the 2nd, it was right here, riding this 20 EMA. I was like, "Dude, that's an ascending triangle." And this wick turned it into a pennant, but it's basically an ascending triangle. It was, and all you need to know, you don't need to be perfect with the pennant. We're on the daily time frame. Sorry, we're on the daily time frame, and this is respecting the 20 EMA. The 20 EMA crossed the 200, which is not a buy zone in its own right, but market structure with the news. And then if you look at the volume from when this reversed, that's fucking crazy right there. That is crazy. That was the Coinbase news. So I don't want to buy yet because I wanted a confirmed good entry. Yeah, I got a little higher. But guess what? I got a confirmed good entry. I can sleep good at night. I know ETC is probably going to first stop in within normal price action. Uh, yeah, it'll see some resistance at 300k sats. And then this 30 320,000 zone. There's a key fib level there. Um, and then um, and then these horizontals up here, right? Almost 400,000 sats. And I don't think it's going to stop there. I really don't. Like if you look at ETC from previous exchanges that have more price action, like Bittrex, that's a big volume candle for Bittrex, for fuck's sake, during a bear market. And then it's broken. Like if you draw from this peak and not this one, which was a false breakout, down to the real body of this drop, it broke out, false breakout, came back, tugged the 20 EMA, but still closed above the 200 moving average, and then just kept ascending. I've seen a million of these patterns before. All you need today, guys, is like today's close and tomorrow's close matter big time. You want a confirmed close above this candle, which is 268k. If you can get today's close under 268k, it's gonna really help your chances because we're going into the weekend and futures close, and futures aren't really driving the market. They're gonna have to react on Monday, which is a lot of times why I get a bloody Monday. But you want a confirmed close, and a confirmed close is two candles above a key resistance or support level. And if it closes here today, that's good. And then you want it to close again tomorrow. And then we're fucking running. But it doesn't matter because when coins hit Coinbase, they go psycho. So I'm not really in the business of selling ETC right now. I'll just buy more pullbacks and average down if I have to. All right. No, I would love for you to cover a strategy for growing a small account. Let's say starting with one PTC. One PTC is actually isn't that small of an account, bro. Like you can do a lot of damage with one PTC. Like it's been like 3.5 weeks or so, and I started with point 0.2. I keep looking up at the chat box. I started with point 0.2 BTC, and I'm at 0.84 right now. I thought I was at 0.9, but I guess I'm not. On BitMEX, I'm at 0.84 off of like 3 or 4 trades with 3 to 5x leverage and not a huge position size. So you can do a lot of damage. I'm going to 10. I'm getting that account to 10. I'm taking 9 of it out, putting it in cold storage, and I'm starting again with 1. And I'm doing it again. I'm not selling this shit right in these levels. I'm selling BTC at like 30k and moving some of it into real estate. All right, I'm gonna take a big bite. Hold on 1 second. Big bite. Big bite. I gotta get these nutrients in my body. Dicking off too much. So, like a good strategy is like 5 to 10% of your trading portfolio. So if that's one BTC, 5%, 5 to 10% per trade. Um, and then like you can't make a trade without distinct stop criteria, and you need to have a risk reward for your trade. So by risk reward, I mean what's your target divided like percentage gains divided by what's your stop loss percentage gains, and be really patient for your entries. Like if I have a smaller portfolio, capital is like the biggest thing for you, right? Because that's your ability to stay in the game and to grow. So you want to protect your capital. So be really patient. Be really patient. Like the private group will tell you, we bought BNB today, right? And we waited, like we call this like back here. And why are we buying BNB here? Well, let's put on Ichimoku Cloud. That's your Kijun. Kijun and Tenkan are sequent. I'm expecting it to bounce near 200k support, psychological number, this horizontal resistance turn support, um, and the Kijun. So, and get 10-15% and get out. But Um, like we were really patient for that. So we'll see if it works out. Just be really patient, plan your entries, and make good risk reward trades, and don't make a ton of trades. If you have a smaller anybody's portfolio, don't make a ton of trades. Take the trades that are there, the trades that go, yeah, I'll fucking buy that here. And it better scream to you across multiple timelines that it's an okay entry, and that at that time BTC is going to let you make that trade also. So just be really diligent. You don't need to make a million trades. Hit 20% on 10 trades using 10% of your portfolio, and you have 1.2 BTC. 10 trades. And guess what? You're going to hit a lot more than 20% sometimes. All right. Thanks, JE. Just be really diligent with where your capital goes and control your emotions. Plan the trade out, and you don't like the best traders don't make 100 million trades. I've forexed my BitMEX account making like 3 or 4 trades on low leverage with planned entries. It's easy. And you want low leverage on BitMEX because it gives you room to average down or average up if the trade goes against you and get out on a bounce without losing capital. Like it's really important, like never more than 5x leverage. You don't need it because you can't work the trade. You can't act like active trade management is just as important as your entries and your exits because if the trade goes against you and you're like, all right, it's getting oversold at this level, like it's pretty damn oversold. Everything else is bouncing or something like that. I'm going to average down. So and a lot of times, sometimes you need to enter more than your original entry to average your price more in your favor for when the bounce happens. You can get out a very small loss, or you can get out break even, or maybe even semi profit. Um, and the higher time frame wins. So need to write a book. I need an autobiographer. Let's hear some LTC. Okay, so you are entering 6300 for a bounce noted. I'll rechart my fibs. Thanks, bro. 6305. Dude, it's going to be a long time before you get a bull cross on Ichimoku. There's like 4 or 5 criteria you need for that. I'm not trading 4-hour Ichimoku on this bear trend. I'm trading moving averages and key level fibs, and then I'll throw on Ichimoku to see what that says on the daily time frame. But like my trades never start on the 4-hour time frame or below. They start on the daily time frame minimum. And then if that passes, if the daily time frame says yes, then I'll jump into the 4-hour, sniff around, make sure I get a good feel for the chart, and usually try to find an entry on the 4-hour. Less false signals. Excuse me. I'm almost done eating. I have this nut, 2 more nuts, haha, 1 egg, and then just coffee. So sorry, guys. It's actually a lot of food. It's very filling. I'm stuffed all the time. So, all right. LTC analysis. Just look at BTC, really. It's weak. You know, it's being denied by the 20 EMA on the daily, just like every other coin except for ETC right now. And NEO wasn't, but NEO's pulled back. Still doesn't look bad though. We had a bull div here from the 14th to the 28th, so 2 weeks, and then that fulfilled itself by going a little bit higher. But yeah, the big thing with LTC would coincide with. Let me go to the 4-hour. Pretty much. Mm, It's right at that point 0.5 fib it bounced at. Same trade I'm trying to make with BTC. Like the next time you would buy it would be 79 at the 618. It would probably hit the $79 mark, like the 618, if BTC hits the 0.5. Because BTC bounced at the 382 and this bounced at the 0.5. So LTC is always like, is it ahead of Bitcoin or is it behind? I don't know. Um, but they're pretty much doing the same thing. Oh, that one tasted nasty. Oh, oh, oh my God, that was fucking gross. Oh, it's like a bug in there or something. That one tastes good. All right. But there's not a lot going on with LTC right now, man. It's got to get over this. Let's turn on the daily. Like, if it's going higher, it's got to get over this 236 zone, straight up. $99. Just call it 100, and there's your magical 100. It's a 236 zone is a reversal zone if you can sustain and get above that. And then, that would also coincide by the time we get there, the 50 moving average on the daily would probably be a little bit closer to 100. And so that'd be double resistance. And if it can get there and get above that, then you're probably looking at 128 next. But if you can get across to the 20 and the 50, 20 EMA and the 50, even though they're bearish right now, if you can get enough price velocity to cross those, and this would be over the course of a few weeks, the 200 would be a good goal to have at that point if you can swing it. So you just got to bear with LTC right now. It's more advanced in its market cycle, and it's not really playing too nice. What's the 3-day say? I think it bounced off the 3-day or weekly 200. Yeah, there we go. It bounced off the 200. Let me take off this fib. It bounced off the 200 or the weekly pretty much. So, it needs to hold this 3-day, this 3-day 20 EMA. Needs to recross that. It needs to get going. But you have a unconfirmed break below, so you have a 1-day or 1 3-day candle closed below the 200 moving average, but then you didn't confirm it because this closed right back above it the next 3-day candle. Magical how that happens. We call that a false breakdown. That's why we look for confirmed closes. And then, we had a little bit of a rise, and this upper wick up here, right? Is that like a shooting star? I don't think that handle is long enough. You went like 3 times longer handle than candle body, but that's almost a little bullish hammer. We can get a little more going here. That's almost a bullish hammer off of the 200 again. So it'd be promising. So let's see what happens. $100, 99 to $100 is gonna be your next move. So what does better end of year? ZRX, LTC, Dragon, ETC, or ETH? Oh gosh. End of year, so we're talking 5 months from now. Less than 5 months. Oh my gosh. 5.5, almost 6 months. Rest of July, and then August, September, October, November. Yeah, almost 6 months. Well, ETC is going to get the Coinbase pump. When are they going to list it? I don't know. This is the pre-Coinbase pump. Just look at what happened to Litecoin. It went from like $4 to $20, and then 40, and then pulled back, and then 99, and then pulled back, and then 350, and then it's pulled back, and then it'll go back up again. Out of those 5, I'd probably say ETC, ETH. I'm gonna rank them. Gosh, this is hard because what does ETC do after the Coinbase pump? All right, I'm gonna go ETH, ETC, LTC, ZRX, Dragon. But it depends if ZRX gets added to Coinbase or not. If it does, I'll move ZRX up, but I don't have that information now, so I can only play with the information that I have. But I love all those coins. I need to buy BTC with fiat. When is the best time? Average in. Do it over the course of weeks right now, is what I would tell you. Don't do it at once. Yo, sorry this is a bit done, but can you go over Neo? Show. For show. I like to trade Neo on the dollar. All right, so look, Jesus, look where this was denied at. The 236 exactly. I'm not talking shit, guys. And then you could rebuy it at the 0.55. Let me finish this egg real quick, because then I'm done eating. Be right back. All right. So, how would I trade this? Well, I told the private group on Neo, I said Neo's next big resistance should come at the 236 Fib level and 4-hour 200 moving average in the low $40 range. And if we look at the 4-hour, here you go, right around there. So its high was 43.25. Its close at that level was almost 40.50. So, all right, the 1-day 20 EMA would be a spot where you could average in. Woo. Hello. Could be a spot where you could average in some, and then. But is this a tweezer top? Not by technical definition, but the wicks tell you a lot. But let's fib this. $35.30 is where I would look to get some more Neo. It's 0.5 fib. And then is that weekly candle? Is this all 1 week? Like we were looking at the 3-day, and I want to see. Well, this wouldn't be, would it? A weekly candle. Let's switch over to Bittrex because they have. Okay. This weekly candle is going to be key. I mean, it bounced off the macro 886 when it bounced, and you have this bullish hammer. I still think at this level and these levels, Neo is a freaking bargain. Just try to get it closer to $35 and then stake that shit. You guys understand how expensive gas is going to be in the future? I'm like, oh, it's only 4%. What happens when gas does a 20x? And your 4% turns into an 80%. Plus your Neo, which is going to go up 20x from here. 16x from here. By my estimations, $500. I would bet 1 ETH, 2 Litecoin, 3 ETC, 3 Neo, 4 ETC, and 5 Icon that Neo hits $500 in the next 2 years. I'd 1-to-1 straight up bet somebody that. But the 0.5 fib level is kind of where I'd be looking to get a little bit more. What does the RSI say on the weekly on Bittrex? It's as low as it's ever been, but it's curving back up. Just because these prices are low, guys, don't look at it like fucking world's caving in. I need to buy BT. Okay, what is this? Start this building. I was going to wait for 19 to enter BNB. All right, we'll do that. I just don't want to see it lose 200 so easily. Are those nuts bitter? No, they're good. These nuts are good. If you had 5 to 10K to swing now for 2 to 3 months, where would you stick it and forget it? ETC, any coin you would feel you feel would see significant gains? All right, 2 to 3 months is tough because everything is so every coin is so correlated with Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin dominance is rising. So more capital is going into Bitcoin than any other coin. And when Bitcoin goes up, coins are going up, and when Bitcoin goes down, coins are going down. So the alt market and BTC are entirely correlated right now. And why is that? It's because BTC dominance is like 42% or something like that and rising. What is BTC dominance right now? So it tells you BTC is driving the market. Um, Coin market cap. 42.4%. Let's look at it. It's rising. Shit, that was almost in January. Bitcoin dominance was 85%. Of 15. And then this past bull run in December is up to 62%. So, um, yeah, Bitcoin's driving the market. You guys know when Bitcoin dumps the rest of the market dumps. People sell their alts to sell their Bitcoin. It's pretty simple. Um, yeah, I'm out of Aeon. Um, would you recommend sticking to 3 to 5 coins charts? Oh, let me answer Mike Luca real quick. If you had 5 to 10K to swing over now for 2 to 3 months, where would you stick it and forget it? Uh, Probably ETC. Yes. See, it's right at that 1 week 20 EMA resistance. I look at Poloniex because it has a long ETC history. Yeah, it'd probably be ETC to be honest with you. I think it'll go to like at least all-time highs for Coinbase. That's my prediction. We'll see. Would you recommend sticking to 3 to 5 coins or charts and just trade that, or try to scan opportunities out there? Always scan opportunities out there, but like in the private group, we have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Neo, and Icon dedicated channels, right? Because those are really easy coins to trade. Like Neo, that would be number one on my. Uh, it'd be one or two with Bitcoin on my charts to trade if I had to go to stick to 3 to 5. Um, yeah, I would pick Bitcoin, Litecoin, Neo, um, Ethereum Classic right now, right now, and then a fifth one. You pick it. Make sure it has higher market cap, so it has more liquidity. If you are dealing with what you think could be a smaller portfolio, so like 1 Bitcoin to I don't know 5 Bitcoin or less, I'd probably stick to top 50, and that's getting up there, market cap projects. But pick 3 to 5 and trade them. It's really simple because that helps you work on your patience. I'm never against that because if you if if you have 3 to 5 projects that you're trading and that's it, and there's no entries on any of them, you're not forcing anything. You don't go looking for entries. I look at charts, and if something says, "Hey, buy here," then I'll buy it there. But I don't go hunting and begging for entries. I think that's ridiculous. So I think I'm caught up on questions now. Yes, but the way 17 people. Oh my gosh. What'd you say it was? All right. What other questions we got? What else do you got for me? I could say, what else do you have for me? You're welcome, Adrian JJ. But I feel like a Poindexter if I say, what else do you have for me? I left my corporate career behind, guys. I have a snapback hat, an old long sleeve shirt, some shorts, some socks, and a watch on right now. That's my work attire. All right, it says it's streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second, but it looks a little blurry to me. Oh, well, let me look at it on the. Well, wait. Wait, so if I exit this out, is this still mirroring like the entire screen 10 times? It shouldn't. It should just show my screen and not this shit over here. That's annoying. McDonald, if you could create a scanner via algos, what would you want in a scanner to find solid setups? I wouldn't. You can't. You couldn't. You can't convince me that algos. Like, look, my capital's on the line, and capital's king, right? And not only am I do I trust my gut feeling with charts more than anybody else? It's mine, right? And it's done me well. But I'm also trying to learn all the time as well. And if I try to take the easy way out, with an algo, if something is wrong with that algo, every trade is different. Every trade situation is different. If something was wrong with that algo, it can't cover all bases. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't. I think there's too much downside. Besides, part of the fun thing is fucking trading is fun, man. Like you couldn't. Yeah, I can't. Like bots. There's so much that goes into it. I'm what I call an energy trader. So I understand the market's going both ways, and I want to find key levels and key areas that I can fit into that chart without causing a ruckus, right? And just energy, like find areas that it's going no matter what without it being bullish or bearish. It doesn't matter, and capturing that part of the chart because I understand that the bulls and the bears are fighting, and I don't need to jump into that, right? I don't need to jump into that fight. I just need to jump into really solid setups at key levels that for many reasons, like is it oversold at this level? Does it have multi-confluence of support across moving averages and fibs and Ichimoku and what's the fundamental analysis say? Like I like trading is literally painting a chart from nothing, painting a picture from nothing, and that goes and it's just clicking check boxes like multiple check boxes that say yeah, 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 that all say okay, you know what, I should enter this trade here. And that's the fun part. For me, Digibyte. Let's look at Digibyte. Digital Bytes. You know Digibyte is gonna take over the. Oh shit! You weren't kidding. What? Digibyte's been rising for 10 days straight. Get the fuck out of here! What's up with Digital Bytes? Talk about a stop hunt down here. BTC's pamping. It's 65.89. It's not pamping. Let's look at the hour. Still underneath this resistance. It's setting up for a head and shoulders right now. A pretty symmetrical head and shoulders. I'll get back to digital bites in a second. There's a hidden bullish divergence from here. Price went lower. Then a lower low and a hidden bullish divergence into a bullish divergence. So this was your bear div. Higher high, lower low. Lower high, I mean. And then that dropped it. And then you have your bear div that caught it. Your hidden bull div that caught it here. And then it bounced and it did barely a lower low close on the price on the hourly, but a higher low close on the RSI. So that's a bull div. So we had bear div into hidden bull div into bull div. And here we go. It needs to fucking get going because you have this rising wedge. It's clear as day. And could you say, oh, this is a bullish channel? Yeah, but no, it's a rising wedge. I mean, it broke down, so it caught it. So you could do this, but it needs to get up here. It needs to get up here. It needs to close above the close on the hourly of this, because then it's setting up for a fucking nasty head and shoulders. Sorry, I'm looking at something. What's the volume on this? Ain't half bad. On a 15-minuter, what's the hourly say? 2 minutes till the 15 minutes close. What time is it? Alright, so we have 17 minutes till the hourly closes. Not great. Let's let this sort itself out. What's the 4 hour say? I'm assuming super low volume. Yeah. Setting up for head and shoulders. It needs to get over this 200 moving average on the 4 hour and get going. Lower volume. Caught it. And it's at key resistance. So I will add another support line here. We have our zones of what we're willing to do here, and this isn't a tradable area in my opinion. The private group has them. No, that's not what I want. I want this. I want that. The fuck? Come on. No. Damn it, Bobby. There you go. Alright. So there we are. It's a lot of green. Declining volume, rising price. It's bearish. We'll see. BTC's got to convince me here. Let's get back to digital bites. She looked good. I ain't buying it here. Because welcome to trading. There's always more resistance, and that's a lot of rising. Turning into a bear div now on the 4 hour. You're gonna run into resistance here. Oh, that's 500 sats. You don't fucking say. And this trend line is not sustainable. It's respecting it perfectly, but it's not sustainable. So we're assuming that breaks down. We're going to fib from the bottom to the top of 500 sats. I'm assuming it's going to stop there. For our moving averages, a lot of them are right at 422. What's the daily say? Is this the... That's the 382 for a lot of daily moving averages too. So like 422 wouldn't be a bad spot of confluence, because then you would be setting up for inverse head and shoulders, right? So come down here. Does it have enough power to really leave this yellow resistance line in the dust? First try, probably not. It's taken a lot of power to get where it's at. But if it comes down to the 382, hits these moving averages, goes sideways, and then you will have a certified left shoulder witch head. And that's a significant reversal. Right shoulder. And then this will be your neckline. Boom, boom. So I'd buy some of 425-ish, 422-ish. I would. Because as this comes back down, I think this will reverse here. I do. I think it's at enough key resistance. I haven't even macro fibbed it, but it's at enough resistance where it should come back over the course of a few days, I believe. Unless there's something I don't know about news-wise that's like the greatest thing ever. Fucking digital bytes. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a alarm. I'll put this red so I know it's an alarm, and then I will add alert less than create, and then I will notify it. And let me move that over a little bit. All right. Yeah, I'll pick some of 422. But let me macro fib this. Well, what's Ichimoku Cloud say? Because I'm getting ahead of myself. Uh, you're like dumb. Hello? All right, thanks. Oh, it's like right here near the daily cloud edge, but even though that's up here. What? Bitch, it ain't less than trend line? What you talking about? Okay. All right, I'm good. All right, so let me delete some shit. Let's get a solid trading plan. Ooh, I'm seeing something I like. I haven't recharted Digibyte in a while, but I'm liking the setup. I really am. It's almost looking like ETH, just a little ahead of what ETH is doing right now. ETH BTC, that is. So we know that our 20, 50, and 20 EMA on the daily all have confluence around the 382, right? So I'm gonna take those off. Your money's no good here anymore. Right below that 382 at 422 is the flattened Kijun, which is a dynamic 50% fib level, and that should be 50% of right here. Let me make that pink, and we'll see. 0.5, bang, right there, perfect. Yep, that's 50%. That's how you know your fibs are right. So we know that that the 382 is 422. We have that there. And that's where all your daily moving averages are going to be. I'm going to extend this trend line. Actually, I want to see how this trend line respects that 382. Because that could tell you when to get it. So let's refib that. Like, I'm teaching you guys how to paint a picture on a chart here. First one's free. Lol. Yeah, so somewhere 382, somewhere around there would be optimal. It could take that long to get there. And we're on the daily chart, so let's that's like a month from now. Okay? Like be patient. Wait till the chart tells you need to buy. But it's exited the daily cloud. That's amazing. It's just not a buy yet because obviously we're at key resistance, key psychological resistance at 500. But also, if you pay attention to Ichimoku trading strategies, like, all right, so the daily is a high enough time frame to live by the daily Bible, but um, the Tenkan and Kijun have not exited the cloud yet. And then at that point, you'd want for the lagging span to exit the cloud as well, and be ahead above the cloud. I have the lagging span off because I know right now it's not on every single fucking chart. As we get more bullish, I'll put it back on. I'll actually start looking for um, Ichimoku trading strategy like entries, but it's just not worth it right now. I can't short this coin. I can't do anything with it. So let's keep it simple. Um, but yeah, that's not a bad spot to start getting it. It's like 420, 430, right around there ish. Average in. Be patient. And then I want to, because this is painting a serious picture here, guys. And I'm gonna put an alert above 531, this horizontal resistance. Well, what is the high here? 528. Okay, and it's at 528. Perfect. So, and then we're going to add alert greater than, and I'm also going to put another alert right here. Add alert. I want to know because I buy pullbacks or breakouts. I don't buy breakouts. You ain't gonna fool me into false breakouts. And this is kind of like an ETH USD style ascending triangle. I mean, um, potentially. Forget all this back here. Like if we go back to ETH USD, I'm not done with this chart yet, but I want to show you what I'm seeing. This. All of this was different, but this, if it comes up here and gets denied, comes back down, grabbing the trend line, and you have like a multi month slash market cycle ascending triangle. Well, this was more of a pennant, but it doesn't matter. It's an ascending triangle as far as I'm concerned, just in the way the bottom line is behaving. Um, this could be kind of doing the same thing. So I'm digging it. Let me take this off, this fib level here, because we know where 382 is. I know 500 is key support or key resistance. And we're going to take off the Ichimoku for now. And I want to macro fib this. Oh, I remember that, man. God, that was crazy shit. It wouldn't fucking stop. It would not fucking stop. All right, this found support. At the 886 exactly. Okay. We're gonna do a yellow fib. With this market cycle. And that tells us that the 382, this false broke below the 618. 618s go to 382s, 575 right here, which is also almost in confluence of 587, like right around here, and that's also a horizontal zone. Should be some resistance. Uh, yeah, it's got a lot of shit to work through, but I'm digging it, man. I'm digging this chart. Series of higher lows. and lower highs, which tells you that it's a consolidation pattern. Low, higher low, higher low, high, lower high. Right now, lower high. Just be patient. This almost looks like a pig Adam and Eve, but it's not quite because this is too much sideways consolidation. But when I said this looked like the ETH BTC chart, to me, it does. Because look at that, it's just ahead of it. Big spike, come down, catch it, and then it's just ahead of it. So, no, we're done with free month private memberships today, man. It's still cheaper than it's ever going to be, so jump in. ETC is the best looking chart in my opinion. Then Neo should offer a buy here coming up soon. The 0.5 fib level around like 35 or something like that, 36. ADA. I look at Bittrex because it has more price history, but I'm going to expand this. Forget the comments for 1 second because I'm going to look at both charts. Bittrex and Binance. I'm going to get the Ichimoku off. And, all right. Found resistance at the Tenkan. No shit. You don't say. Bullish hammer closing above 786. Could this be some sort of W out of an Eve? I think I said that the other day on the stream. Let me look at the 12 hour. I'm going to start creeping in here. I'm digging how this is holding a 786. Let's look at the 4 hour. It's the 0.5 fib level. That's where you buy it. Getting a bullish hammer. Oh, no, it's not quite a bullish hammer. You get a long lower wick. 76 is where you buy it. Or the 5.5 after a spike if you want immediate continuation. And then if it goes down to the 618 and bounces there, it should go to the 382 and get you out in profit. But then what happens there determines the trend. It's not immediately continuation bullish. Is this the 236 that is being denied at of this fall? Pretty much. Where's the 200 moving average at? Right there. 20s obviously had to cross up the 50, 20 EMA. Yeah. And the 50 EMA caught it right at the 0.5 fib. Now let's macro fib this over here. Because this would be a buy right now, to be honest with you. With a stop on, oh, I'd be willing to take a 10% loss here. Stop on a daily close below 2,000 sats. but you wouldn't even need that. Stop on a daily close below the 618 of the current move, which is 2,112 sats. We'll call that 2,100 sats. So you know, you can get a wick below that, but if it closes a daily below 2,112 sats, I'd be willing to get out, and I'll call that 2,100. It's good risk reward. Or, God, I can't even say my R's right. Good risk reward. Now let's snoop around some macro fibs. All right, this isn't resistance here. This was. And it's above that. It broke out. I want to fib, or I want to trendline hunt. We'll do it from here to this point. Oh, it's out. That would be the hardest one to get out of, and the most honest one to get out of. Look at how it was denied right here. Yeah, man. It breaks out, you buy the 0.5 fib full pullback, which is also 786 macro of the entire chart. This green line right here is a 786. Come on, stupid. It's whatever. It's a 786. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here, and this will be the area that you buy. And then, so I'll delete that. We know that it's surpassed that. It's awesome. Let's do some fib hunting. I want to see a trend-based Fibonacci from, oh, I didn't pick the right one. Dumbass. I want to see trend-based Fibonacci from the top of the spike to the bottom of the drop, which was just under the 786. All right, that's basically being denied at the 236 of that as well. Okay, good to know. Now let's do from the bottom of this to the top of that here. This 0.5 fib level would absolutely match up at that point with the 200 moving average almost. It's like a good zone for resistance. Because if we're going to buy 0.5s on pullbacks, then 0.5s would be resistance on extensions. Okay, and then I do want to know, was that the 886 or the 0.93 that caught this retracement? We'll make that yellow. There's the 886, and so that tells you that the 0.5, 886s go to 0.5s, and that's 2921, which is almost exactly with the 382 of the trend-based fib extension. So there's some fib confluence there. So yeah, that would be your first resistance, 2920. Just some serious fib confluence there with horizontal resistance right there, 2920. If you buy here and you don't get stopped out, 2920 would be a good target. Just for a swing trade. Long term, I wouldn't be selling it here if you're a believer in Cardano, which a lot of people are. Still 14 people. Woo! What's metal doing? Let's get this back to one chart. 24% up to the 200-day moving average, which is the volume tells. It's not a lot of volume. Yeah, sell that shit. If you have it right now. If you're in or near profit or break even. Loom. I don't even have Loom in my chart. Hey, Power with a nice bounce. What's up, bitch? That's a private group call, I believe. We bought at 4,000 sats. Did the free group buy that as well? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Reply. What's up, baby? Woo! Winning. Congrats if you took the trade. And then power. Boom. Baby. Alright. So, where are we at? What else are we looking at? Loom. I was organizing it. Oh, jeez. I got a message a few hours ago from Green Bustin. Like, random people message you on Discord and say, we're planning a huge Binance pump soon. And I don't respond to these. I just block them, but it was on my phone. I didn't get a chance to block. Block. How about this? Fuck you, dumbass. And then block. What's up, bitch? Might have been them. What's the volume? Oh, my Lanta. What's the daily? I'm not fucking touching this with a 10-foot pole. You know, thanks. You all have fun. If you want to get a bounce on this, you could bottom to wherever this ends and hit the 0.5 fib for a bounce. That's what we just did with power. Take the volume out. As long as it has a lot of volume. Oh, that's not what we did with power. We didn't buy the 0.5 fib. We bought, what was I seeing on the call? Was it a 4-hour trade? Oh, it was a 200 moving average. Sorry. Is where I called it on the 4-hour. Oh, that shit was easy. That was too easy. Got another almost 10% profit waiting for me in Binance. Very nice! Yes! Is BNB pumping yet? Damn, son. Don't. BNB, like, come on, baby. ETC's still going. Psycho. I was looking at ZRX today, but it's just not a buy for me right now. Oh my god. These markets are so easy when you've been in them for a long time. You want to say hi to everybody? Up. Hey! Oh, I love you. Get up here. Oh, big boy. My baby. Say hi. Say hi to everybody, Jordy. This is Jordy Nelson. Yes, we're Packers fans. But now he plays for the Raiders, and consequently enough, this Jordy Nelson can't catch. He's too sweet. He just wants to be held and petted all the time. He doesn't want anything else. And food. He helps. Whenever I cook food in the kitchen, he's standing right under me, helping. Oh, come on, dude. Hi. You took a boy. You want to chart something? What do you want to chart? Do you want to chart with Dada? Say hi to everybody. Tell them. Show them you're a star. You're a superstar. Show them right there. Show them. Show them. Come on. You smell so good because you got a bath the other day. You did in the driveway. It was almost 100 degrees. We took you on a long hike in the trail, and then we gave you a bath in the cold water when we got home in the driveway, didn't we? And you loved it. That's right. Felt good. A good dog. Oh, you stupid. Hi, Bubby. Oh, I got 2 dogs. Come here, boy. What other questions you guys have? Got into the. There you go. Look at them and say hi. Show them who the cutest baby in the world is. It's him. It's the 5-year-old mutt. You're just a mutt, is all you are. You're my mutt, though. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh. Shit's getting weird in here, isn't it? I love my dogs. That's why I love my job. Like, because I get to stay home with my dogs all day. You a baby. Oh, so good, baby. All right. Get. Oh. There you go. Hi, Bubby. You want to say hi to everybody? Jordy, get. Come here, baby. Say hi. Oh, she's a brick. Say hi. What you got? What you got? You got your toy? Oh, my. Miss Pitbull. Mrs. Pitbull. Shit's getting real weird now, everybody. Nobody's asking me questions. WPR, WePower. All right, check it out. Bubby, what you want? What are you doing? Yes, this is a good place to enter B&B. Oh, okay, get down. You're fucking being a weirdo. All right. Let's look at WePower. Oh, dog time is the best time. Fucking love dog time. Is that the 1618? Oh, jeez. Thank you, Mahaley. Mahaley. My Haley. She is. She's a sweetheart, man. Pit bulls are my favorite dogs. They're very misunderstood, and they are fucking sweet. They're just little babies. They're scared of everything. Literally scared of everything. I've had a few now. Wow, Juan is at 37k sats again. There's nothing really. You could buy some on WePower and then plant a stop below these lows. Like put 650 daily close. Be like 5% loss. That's about all you could do. And try to hope the 618 holds it. Or this 1.618 fib retraces the entire chart. That's a nasty, nasty retrace though. For show. Oh, for show. Where did this get on the drop in? Didn't even get to the 618. Let's go Juan. Wankane. Are you fucking serious? It is so crazy it's come to this. You could buy some here with the stop below the lows. 35k on a daily close. Or just, you know what, at all, I wouldn't even be willing to fuck with it. When will ICX start moving? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It'll move. It's not about when. You can't time the market like that. Just buy key levels. I think it should soon. I really do. It's at a good level. Should continue. We'll see. If it doesn't, then we're looking at 15k, 16k sats. You think it's held down by whale? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The volume isn't on the chart. The only people trading it are whales. Just accumulating and fucking around with people. It's guys, I mean look at the USD chart and icon. I mean, come on. Like what is this? The 0.93 that got it? I didn't even click the box. Click the box, you idiot. It even fell below the 0.93. We're gonna need to extend this. So we have our macro levels. And then I mean, gosh, this is insanity. It's being held down by the 9 point or 0.93 right now. But stupid. Look at that. Its all-time high was $13 and it's at 167 right now. Like, come on. There's just some levels you buy. That's why I'm not selling the bottom of this fucking chart. I'm buying it. Yeah, it's being held down. What's the daily volume look like? More bullish than bearish, always. Don't worry about it. It's just such a good project. Staking hasn't even come out yet. Like, it's just some things in life I'm not worried about, and this is one of them. Icon, Litecoin, Neo, Bitcoin, Ethereum. What else? Yeah, just some coins I'm not worried about. These are just market cycles in crypto. I've seen many of them. And it's just, it is what it is. Jeez, Loom. Go, baby. Oh my God. Well, what is this? Oh. I mean, if to that real body, it was the 611 1618 that it retraced to. And now it's being a 9 at the 886. It's a pump and dump. What's the volume look like? It's good, but it's not like there are a few hours left in the day. Or before the daily close. Something to do. Trying to do what lovers do. Oh man, that sounds good. Does that sound good or what? Ugh. Storm. Storm's pumping finally? Are you fucking kidding me? I just stopped out of Storm yesterday and I had called it for the private group. The frig! It's frustrating. I stopped out break even. I had bought at 298 sats, 297 sats, I believe. Well, ain't that a bitch? Not really. I still have my capital. I can go trade something else. My ETC trades, power trades right now, and then when I'm hoping for the BNB trade. And then I have my shorts and my longs set up on Bitcoin. Um, I bought a boatload. I bought 30K of Neo at $31. And so that's up in 2 weeks. I probably made like $6,000 off that right now. Just off that one trade. And then ETC, I bought 1,030 of them at like 255 or something like that. And that's up 10%. So that's, if I sold right now, I'd have like 100 free ETC for the long term. Or that'd be like almost a 0.3 Bitcoin profit, which is $1,800. I'm just stacking gains right now. BNB goes up. I have put one Bitcoin into BNB. If it goes up 10%, that's $600 profit. And just keep stacking, boys and girls. That's all that matters. Just keep stacking. And then when the next bull run comes around, boom! You got a big ass portfolio of free coins. Or a lot of Bitcoin to invest when these charts are pumping. You want to be around me during alt season. I'm just letting you know. I can nail alt season with my fucking eyes closed. It's so easy. I will probably be at 200 to 250 members in the private group and having to push people away in during alt season. I only really let like 100 people in the private group now, plus like 20 people who don't talk or family and friends that just want to Be a part of it. Be a part of Noah's special little group. Yeah, I put one BTC into BNB at 20 sats. Order was filled at 202,210 sats. You can see that 221 sats. 494.53 for 0.9999 Bitcoin. Is Zem trying something? Yes. Yes. All right. Well, let's look at Poloniex first. Ooh, Zem looks good. Zem be looking good and shit. Know what I'm saying? Haha, are you fucking kidding me? So is that like a Digibite style move there? What's Wave's doing? Oh. Oh shit. I didn't turn my stopwatch off. Waves looks like a fucking bear flag. What's Weibai doing? Sorry guys, I like to call these. That looks like a bull flag. What the fuck is that? Oh my gosh. Pump and dump time, Binance. That's a lot of volume. Maybe buy some of that here, guys. Just try it. Yeah, I'd buy a little bit of Wabi here for you be able to get quick 10% on it. Looks like a bull flag that retraced after a stupid pump for no reason. There should be some buying velocity in that chart. We can sit here and watch it right now. I bet it goes back up. That's a bull flag. Who texted me? Oh, Blockfolio. Please tell me it's icon updates. Aeon. We're proud to release the Aeon desktop wallet for Linux. That doesn't fucking help me. The releases are first iteration of a full-fledged wallet compatible with the Aeon coin. With our native coin listing on Balaxy, the Aeon desktop wallet will provide a friendly interface to check balances. Yeah, but it's Linux. Nobody runs Linux. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I bet this goes up here. I should probably buy some. But I'm not going to. I didn't plan to trade out in advance. Oh, VeChain, do you have a bull div building on the daily? Please say yes. Yes, you do. But I can't buy you. Sorry, honey. I'll buy some at 33K. Unless this was just a big fucking like bull trap and what the Elliott Wave people would call ABC measured move. Clone that. Does that take me down to the 786? No, that takes me down to the fucking 886. That's some nasty shit. Better hope, VeChain people. I can't imagine. Unless the rest of the market breaks support, BTC goes to 3K is the only way that's happening. Does this take me to the 786? No, it takes me to the 618. Yeah, look for a W bottom there. Potentially. What's sub doing? Ugh. Ugh. Buzz's girlfriend. Woof. Matt spoke. Needs a lesson in PAMP. I'm not really sure what that means. Is ICX moving? No. What the fuck is he talking about? You guys want to see a sad story? Let's look at GE stock on the monthly. General Electric. 62 bucks down to 13. If it doesn't hold this level, I think It should. This actually isn't a bad buy. Where can you buy this with Bitcoin? It's on the macro 786 fib level, all time at the chart. That's actually a really good buy. And it's holding it. I'd fucking buy this right now. That's a tight stop, man. You don't gotta worry about that. If you could use 3x leverage, I'd 3x lev that trade. It's a good entry. Look at that drop. It's gotta bounce. Like that's not normal. I'd feel better if I had a gap. Oh, some dumbass made fun of me because I called Civic in the private group this racist dude that I had to kick out, and it's in almost 10% profit right now. Fucking moron. Oh yeah, you called Civic. Who calls Civic? I don't give a fuck what chart it is. I'm down to make money, homie. I also didn't like the price action and got out of the trade in slight profit, but it doesn't matter. It was a good setup. I apologize for nothing. What's Blue Zell doing? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Nah, day chart looks too extended. What's Binb doing? Come on, Binb. Uh-oh. BTC moved down $30. Bottom line, it's got to hold this 20 EMA on the daily. And it doesn't necessarily have to because I just said I'll buy it at the 0.5 fib for a bounce, but not for like a, oh, we're going to 7,200 or 7,800 bounce. Like, not like that. Also kind of looks like a bull flag, but there's not a flagpole there for it. It's not a flagpole. Ugh. All right. This was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and eating lunch with me and shit like that. Uh, you know where to find me. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube, and then put it on notifications so that if you want to know when I'm streaming, um, you'll get notifications to let you know in case you're not looking at Twitter or Telegram or anything like that. So, all right, one love. Have a good weekend for sure. For cereal. Something must have gone wrong in my brain. Magic chemicals all in my